Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Triple S Sport. Today's Sunday afternoon Rugby League RLTD round number 8. Sunday afternoon Triple M rocking the footy. We have our match of the round between Townsel brothers up against the host South Bulls. South Bulls currently undefeated. We have a look at the two team lists for the Townsel brothers today. At fullback, wearing number 3, Blake Heitman. 2, Meshach David. Number 1, playing at centre, is David Mills-Pryor. 4, Ty Carucci. 5, Ray Zarlin Pearson. 6, Benny McLean, returning from injury. 7, and Captain Shawnee Nona. In the forwards, we have 19 in front row, Sione Luauzi. Number 9, Lockie Lurch. 10, Amani Fumasili. 11, Bingen Balanzetti. 12, Sean Burke. And 15 at lock is Ethan Schober. On the bench, we have the crafty Mitch Doyle in 14. Number 8, Farron Morris. 13, Menahai Manarangi. And 16, Quinton Pomeray Anderson. And they are coached by Michael Parker Walsh. That's your Townsville Brothers side, proudly sponsored by Actron Air. And the hosts today, the mighty South Bulls, are currently undefeated at the moment in round number 8 of RLTD. Number 1, Declan Dowson. 2, Jack Pryor. 3, Israel Osei. 4, Michael Carroll. 5, Bruce Bowdu. 6, Patrick Gallen, returning from injury. 7, Kyle Laybutton. The forwards, we have number 8, Marcus Nona. 9, Joshy Williams. 10, Jermaine Stanley. 11, Jordan Renfrey. 12, Tashawn Massasanto. 13, Curtis Dempsey, captain and lock. Then on the bench, we have 14, Joshy Radford. 17, Jonah Radavita. 16, Brayton Knox. And number 20, the Raging Bull himself. Number 20, Jake Mara. They are coached by Mitchell Grimes. We're at the Townsville Sports Reserve today. Sammy Nosworthy is our referee. In front of a good crowd here. Battle of the two heavyweights of the competition, round 8, Rugby League Townsville District. Once again, we would like to thank our live stream partner in the Doyle Group. Big thank you to Jeff and Tash Doyle. Great, phenomenal supporters of Rugby League throughout North Queensland. Townsville Brothers, as long as the Mendy Blackhawks as well. Thank you very much, Jeff. No, he's at the ground here today and watches the coverage. They are our RLTD live stream partner for 2025, as about said, two teams take the field. See Townsville Brothers come out first, led by their captain and Shawnee Nona. Little shout out to little Nixon, number 1 T-boy in the competition, little Nixon Nona. Shout out to everyone tuning in today, Sunday afternoon. Triple S rocking the footy here as we see Townsville Brothers take the field. Couple key players back for each side today. Number 6s. Be a great battle. Benny McLean back from injury himself for Townsville Brothers. He'll be kicking off. They'll be running north to south. Oh, Paddy Gallen's back in the 6 for South Bulls. Some big matchups. 2 fullbacks. Blake Heitman up against Declan Dowson. Dowson, the in-form fullback of the competition. Pressing hard for selection in the Mendy Blackhawks side. Currently leading 22-6 at half-time over the Manly Seagulls at half-time down there. Cougarai Oval in the Q Plus Host Cup. As now we see the mighty South Bulls take the field. This is going to be a cracking game, ladies and gentlemen. It really will be. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Triple S Sport, bringing you Sunday afternoon match of the round in RLTD. Like I said, thank you to our live stream partner, the Door Group. Led out by Curdy Dempsey. Synonymous name, Rugby League. Shout out to Mick, caught up with him before the game. Proud South Bulls man himself, former Townsville Follow Shield legend as well. South Bulls taking on Townsville Brothers today. South Bulls are going to get the first opportunity with footy. Set and ready to go here. Sammy Nosworthy will blow time on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday afternoon footy. Brothers kick off. Bouncing ball goes down to Kyle Lay, but he'll bring it back on the first here for the South Bulls. Be look to working out of their territory here. Get in for a nice little kick. Brucey Bowdo there. Getting his opportunity in first grade at the moment. Marcus Nona putting his hand up. Nice little carry up against his brother Shawnee today. Battle of the boys. They're working down the right edge at the moment, right pocket. Sean Messasano. Mia Mills, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Love your work. Thanks for the support. And Jermaine Stanley takes them over to just over the halfway line, centre field. South Bulls on the last tackle. They go to Paddy Gallen. Plays inside to Dowson. It's charged down by McLean. It's picked up there by Joshy Williams. So 6 to go here. They get back-to-back sets. Bit of luck going the South Bulls' way there early on. Marcus Nona carries the ball now. Pulled down just short of the 30, centre field. Williams, a dummy half, goes to the right to Dempsey. No pushing up on either side of the footy there from South Bulls. Focus on the shape in this next play. Laybutt digs right in the line, goes out the back to Gillen. Turns Renfrey back inside. Desperate defence there from Lockie Lurch, a hooker from Brothers. Williams looking to probe a dummy half. Can't get through the blue and white wall at the moment on the 5th tackle. Just outside the try line here. They go down the right edge. Laybutt, left foot cross kick. Looking for Bruce Bowdow, hits him, but he's absolutely swamped there. He's got a ball away. He's picked up by Mills Pryor. But it should be a changeover on the last, 10 metres out. Some very good goal line defence there from Townsel Brothers. So South Bulls showing their intentions to move the footy around early in their first set. The Townsville Sports Reserve today is Brothers look to work it out there through Heitman on the 2nd tackle. They go to big Sione Luausi, the former New Zealand Warrior, Townsville Blackhawks front rower. Carrying a bit of a hamstring strain today, but pushing through it. McLean picks up Sean Burke on this right edge. Busy player Sean Burke, tough as they come, hard as nails. Plays it back to Lurch, Farmer Silly. Certainly provides some starch through the middle. Farmasilli and Luausi. Nona gets a kick away, so they complete the first set. Dowson takes it on the full 20-metre line. Brings it back. Met by some good defence from Farmasilli and McLean there. Shouts of a call forward pass to Pryor. He'll play it back to Gullen. Mickey Carroll coming in, getting involved. He's going to be a handful on the left edge, Mickey Cullen. Great feet, tough as nails. Going a dummy half, links up with Dempsey. Shows and goes himself. He's swamped in the middle of the field. Lockie Lurch busy already there, along with Schober for Brothers. Go down the right edge now. Laybutt turns Messasano back on the inside. 5th tackle on the 40. Right-hand pocket. They'll probably look towards Laybutt here. Once again, he'll go for a spiralling, floating bomb here. Heitman under pressure, stands his ground. Bounces off a South player. And Brothers clean it up out the back. So, and then footy at the moment. Grimesy, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a cracking game today. Two of the best sides in all respect playing each other. In the Rugby League Townsville District Competition, round 8. Ty Carucci with a great run out of yardage here. End-to-end footy at the moment. Both sides getting a feel for each other. It'll be like this for the first 20 minutes. They come down the left edge there through Mills Pryor. They go back to Schrober. Big shot there, Jermaine Stanley and Curtis Dempsey. Josh Williams and Jermaine Stanley coming out of the line there. McLean gets a pinpoint kick in. Just bounces in. Very close for Benny, but he executes it. It's great to see him back out in the field. Very skillful, classy 5'8" young Ben. Chirpy young man as well. Doesn't mind a bit of a say every now and then. So Souths get the ball back. They go through Izzy O'Shea. Big shout out to Izzy's family up on Arab Island. Always tuning and watching. Izzy O'Shea. Great young man. He's been in some good form. He's just come back from an injury too. Brucey Bowdo plays it. Carroll, dummy half. Good defence from Farmasilli over the top. McLean underneath. Come back towards the middle. Dempsey plays out the back to Laybutt. To Sean Messasano. Probably the informed back row of the competition. They go down the right edge. Ball hits the ground there from South. A loose ball's been picked up there. They're going to race away here and get early points, Townsel Brothers. It'll be their number 5, and you won't stop him in open space. Rayzarlin Pearson gets the first points for Townsel Brothers. We'll have a look on the door group replay there. South were looking to play at the back, and it's gone down. Dowson passes it, doesn't find the mark, hits the ground. It's picked up by Rayzarlin Pearson, 45 metres out. He'll race away untouched. Brings it around to help make it a little bit easier with the conversion. So Townsel Brothers capitalise on a South Bulls characteristic mistake early on. Once again, thank you to the Door Group, RLTD, live stream sponsor for 2025. Shawnee Nona, goal kicker. So it's the first time South Bulls have been scored against first in the game in 8 rounds. Shawnee Nona converts to extras. Townsel Brothers 6, South Bulls 0 after 7 minutes of play. Just failed executing a set there, the Bulls, the Redmen. So Townsville will get an opportunity here to go back-to-back sets. Big kickoff. Farmasili will be coming off the back fence here. It's winding up. Running some good defence though through the middle there from Dempsey and Stanley. And there's a little error. So the South Bulls bounce back here. Looking for an opportunity themselves. They forced an error and they played the ball. So they off for play the ball here, South Bulls. They look to work over the right side now. They go through Stanley. About 26 metres out to the right edge. Setting up for a play down this left-hand side by the looks. They come back through the middle. Laybart, he's probing himself, takes on the line. Desperately grabbed by Farmasili there. Williams out of dummy half. Goes to Gallen, who looks to turn Renfrey back underneath him. Once again, Farmasili there in defence, looking to make up for his error. Bulls on the third, 10 metres out, centre field in front of the sticks. Williams a dummy half. Goes to the right, Laybutt. Nice early grubber kick. Mills Pryor out the back, clean it up. Along with Blake Heitman, and the blue and white Wolves stand strong in defence. So score remains 6-0 still. 8.5 minutes down. So South Bulls just not quite executing their early plays at the moment. They went for an early kick there, interestingly, on the fourth tackle on their defensive line. Brothers' defensive line. So South's just trying to break the wall at the moment. As we see Brothers bringing it back out of their own half. They go to their edge now. And Heitman has a busy work rate, Blake Heitman. Always busy probing around the ruck. Shawnee Nona kicks from inside the 40. It's a fair piece of it, straight to Bruce Bowder, who takes it on the 30. Brings it back. Good carry back too. Just pulled down a couple of metres short of the halfway line on the right edge there. Mills Pryor in defence. Izzy Osei. Nice strong carry back towards the middle third from Israel. He'll play it back to Williams, to Paddy Gullen. Links up Renfrey on the left edge. Nice little tackle there from Benny McLean underneath. Carucci over the top. Gullen. Dempsey. Back towards the middle. So South's looking a little bit flat here in attack, but they look for a left-hand raid here through Gullen. Big defence there on Renfrey, one of the key men. They force an error. The ball hits the ground, but it's still cleaned up by South, so it's play on. Carroll plays it back on the fifth. Gullen on the last tackle. Puts a little kick over the infield looking for Dowson. It's touch by Tashawn Santo. Can't grasp it. It was flying high in the air there. And Townsel brothers hold off another raid once again. So their goal line defence is up to it early on at the moment. As we see Razal and Pearson bringing it back here for brothers. Palm Island Express, Whiz Kid. So we've had 10 minutes down, 6-0, the brothers lead. South Bulls at the moment. Lockie Lurch probing in around the ruck, picks up Sean Burke. Met by good defence there from Carroll. He's physical. Gives a penalty away in the ruck though, a little second effort. So brothers get back-to-back sets here. They're just short of the halfway line, so they'll get a good 20 metres out of this kick from Shawnee Nona. Shout out to the Nonas watching at home in Tully. Hope you're well, guys. Don't miss many games. As we see Townsville brothers back on the attack. Big Ty Carucci, former Cairns Junior, made home in Townsville now. Beautiful family. Farron Morris has come on. He takes him on through the middle. Looks for an early play to ball. So brothers setting up to about 10 metres out, just to the right of the uprights. Heightman plays it, goes to Nona, goes short to Balanzetti on the left edge. Probably a little bit flat there, young Bing. Needs to be coming back across the grain. It goes to Sione Luauzi, who ball plays. Links up with his front row and Farmer Silly. He looks like he's going to bar his way over. He does. He's too big and powerful and strong. Townsville brothers extend their lead. 10 points to 0 with the kick to come. Nice strong carry there. Close to the line from Amani Fumasali. There's a try scorer for Townsville brothers. It's certainly made up from that error from the kickoff. So Townsville brothers back-to-back sets there. A little bit of poor discipline from South Bulls. Put themselves under pressure. 12.5 minutes down. Brothers lead. 10 points to 0. Shout out to the king in Cairns, the man himself, Cairns brothers legend, the Sonny Bill Williams, Ernest Silvoy. How are you, Bella? Hope you're well, mate. When are you joining me on a Townsville trip? Guest commentator. Congratulations, Cairns brothers, last night. Fantastic win, top of the table clash against Southern Suburbs. Shut the gates. The blue and white are flying high. Shawnee Nona, the golden boots in the flash orange boots. Can't miss them, comes in, strikes it well. Adds the extras. 13 minutes down, 12-0. Townsville brothers lead the South Bulls. So South Bulls in an unfamiliar position at the moment this season, down 12-0. Dowson restarts. Goes down to the left to Balanzetti. Brings it back from the kickoff. Plays it back to Nona. Goes to Farron Morris. Takes him on through the middle third there. He's got good leg speed, quick play the ball. Lurch gets in and around the ruck, probing. He does, shows and goes. Makes a good 15 metres there. Bit of post-contact metres as well. Play it on the second. Stein Heitman gets in a dummy half. So brothers just up over the 40 on the 30th from the kickoff. Lurch goes down the left. Shawnee Nona puts a little kick in over the top. Turns around Dowson. They look to keep him in goal here. Big kick chase. They certainly do. And they see the importance of putting pressure on Declan there. That's a great set after points from Townsville brothers. Shawnee Nona showing all his class there. Kicking on the third tackle, seeing an opportunity to get Dowson in the right-hand pocket. And they certainly go back-to-back sets here. So South Bulls under pressure at the moment. Short drop kick here. Nice high one there. Messasano goes up, comes off him, hits Mills Pryor. first one against South Bulls, so luck not going their way at the moment. Sean Messasano did a great job in getting up high there. Two legends running the water there today in the yellow shirt for Townsel Brothers. Tennyson Allett. Great man Tennyson. One of the hardest players you'll play against, along with the hard man himself. Does a bit of whinging, though. Sean Valentine. Val the Whinger. He's a great man. One of the best clubmen you'll ever get. Great volunteer. So McLean goes to the line, digs right in, goes short to Carucci on the first on the right edge here. 11 out. Lurch, a dummy half, goes to Farmasili, looking for his second. He's pulled down about 3 metres out. Lurch goes out the back, Luowsy. Good defence from Curtis Dempsey up in his face there from the Bulls. He'll play it on the third. Lockie Lurch, a dummy half, goes out to Benny McLean. Early ball to Sean Burke. Uses some good footwork on Gullen. Remfrey's there, but equal to the Task Bulls defence. Oh, McLean nearly catches him napping a dummy half down the right edge. Desperate defence there from Paddy Gullen. He'll play it back to Lockie Lurch here. They'll look for Nona in the back here. Here he is, puts a nice little grubber through, kicked up. It's picked up though. Big Joan to Radovica out there now for the South Bulls. He thought it was away. So they might get 6 to go here, brothers. They do. They picked up a little knock on there from the South Bulls. Unlucky there from the South Bulls. Crafty little kick there. Just a little knock on. So McLean now. Carroll picks off a good shot there, coming in off his try line in defence. Lurch a dummy half. They go at the back to Farmasili. He's met by Nona and Dempsey in defence. Centre field, 10 metres out, right in front of the sticks. Lurch goes to Luowsy. Nona, good shot. Offloads out the back, Luowsy. Oh, good defence there from Laybut on Ballanzetti. Big defence from the halfback, the South Bulls leader. Nona takes him on himself, shows and goes. Shawnee's pulled out on the last. McLean will come in and take the reins here, which he does, Benny. Quick hands out to Sean Burke. They're going to put it through the hands here. Early ball to Carucci. Flick pass out to the back to the young winger, who will pick up his try. And they're happy about that. Meshach David scores in the right-hand corner, and the crowd goes up. Townsel Brothers race out to a 16 points to 0 lead against the South Bulls. Nice little Matt Gidley flick pass there from Ty Carucci. Showing his class, but it was good quick hands there from Benny McLean. Under some pressure, good take from Burke above his head. Then Carucci with the flick pass to David, and David finishes off, got in nice and low too. He did well to score that try, the young man. Might be on debut today for Townsville Brothers. So Townsville Brothers are showing they're coming in some good form at the moment. Undefeated South Bulls are under pressure. Once again, we thank RLTD live stream sponsor, the Door Group. Thank you very much. 19 minutes down, 16-0 with the kick to come. Brothers lead. Shawnee Nona, he's been at his best this game, comes in, he strikes it, gets a beautiful piece, he curls it back around, he shows his class, Shawnee. 18-0 at the halfway point of the first half. Townsville Brothers lead South Bulls. So South Bulls at the moment, like I said, very unfamiliar territory. Previously undefeated, under the pump at the moment. Have not been in position this year. Luowsy bringing it back from the kickoff. Runs into Radovica and Nona in the middle there. Goes to Farmasili. He has a busy first half. Makes some good yardage. So in the second tackle, they're just short of the 40 centre field. Farron Morris certainly had an impact since coming on, Faz. Got good leg speed in the contact. Goes to Burke here on the right edge. This is a good tussle here between Burke, Gallen and Renfrey. Goes to Blake Heitman coming in. Absolute swamp by Marcus Noda there. Centre field. Quick play the ball though. Lurch gets out of dummy half. Pushes off Messasano. Shawnee Nona with the little chip over the top. Lurch is called offside. Nona flying through. Picked up by Dowson. He just nearly gets through an open space. Shut the gates if he does. Very dangerous fullback. That's his first opportunity there with the ball in hand. Israel Osei brings it back. Nice strong carry from the Arab man there. Michael Carroll now brings it back towards centre field using his experience. Brucey Bowdu, a dummy half. Goes to Jakey Mara, who's come off the bench now. Pushing through the middle, Jakey. The impact player these days. Jonah Radovica takes him on. So he's going to be pulled down on the fifth tackle. Centre field, 25 out. They go to the right edge. Laybutt, the left foot bomb there. Israel Osei comes up. Comes off his hands. Goes backwards. That's going to be the last tackle. So once again, the blue and white wall defence stands strong. So Townsel brothers holding off these raids from South Bulls at the moment. Some good defence from the brothers. Talking to Coach Michael Parker Walsh before the game. Said they've had a big focus on their defence. Hasn't been up to their standards. So he's very happy in how they're tracking. They do have 5 to 6 players out today. So they've asked for a big club effort to try and produce a very good win against a very good side, the front runners in the South Bulls today. Two of the heavyweights here, perennial finalists. Renfrey picks up, manhandles Benny McLean. They come down the right edge once again. Burke puts his hand up, takes him forward. Good post-contact meters as well. Good tough player, Sean Burke. Farmasili going forward once again. Pull down just short of halfway line, centre field. Last tackle. Go to McLean on the right. This time he goes high. Dowson under pressure. Takes it with all class though. Looks for a bit of space here on the left. And met by some good defence from Burke and Carucci. Rowie Nona, how are you, mate? What about Shawnee's boots? The flash orange on them. Unbelievable. Would you like to see a little wrestle, Rowie, between Shawnee and Marcus out there? Be funny, wouldn't it? As we see Israel Osei now. Strong runner of the footy. Gets it back just over the 40-metre lines. Stands up. Carroll in a dummy half. Fends off like Greg Ingles there. And Jamie Sowell just throws him to the ground. Farmasili comes in defence. He's grabbing his right arm here. Might be in strife here. Michael Carroll. Tough as they come. Goes to Jakey Mara. Takes him on through the centre. Good carry there from Jake. He'll play it back. Williams a dummy half. They go down left edge. Paddy Gallen plays nice and direct there. Huge hit there from Benny McLean. It's come off the back fence and didn't miss Gallen. Good defence from Benny. Really good defence. 6 on 6. McLean gets that number 1. First win of the day for him in the little battle of the sixes. So Townsel brothers will regain possession here, 30 metres out. Benny McLean to feed this ball. Scrum. They go at the back. They go to Carucci on the right edge. He backs himself against Carroll here. Former Northern Pride juniors coming through the system together, them two. Good little battle. Goes to David, the try scorer. Carroll muscles up. That's a good shot there from Mickey Carroll. Pulled off by McLean. There'll be a penalty. Interference in the ruck. So Townsel brothers get a penalty. They get back-to-back sets here. So Southpaw's getting a little bit frustrated themselves. McLean finds touch. Crucci takes the tap. McLean out the back. Manahai Manaringi out there now. He'll play it on the first, just above the 40-metre line. To Quentin Pomeroy-Anderson himself, the veteran. Got great leg speed in the tackles, Q. One of the champion blokes as well. Good to see him playing first grade still. They come back down the right edge now to Farron Morris. Good tackle there from Renfrey. Good shot. Lurch goes back to Pomeroy-Anderson through the middle. They won't get past Dempsey there on defence. Solid as they come. Lurch goes to Shawnee Nona. Takes him on, digs right in the line. That's a better line there from Balanzetti. Quick play of the ball. Ooh, probably could have got 6 to go from that. Little kick goes through from Lurch. Looks like Jordan Renfrey at the back there cleans it up. Shouts of a high shot. Dowson takes him on. Nearly breaks him apart then. Would have been shut the gate once again, no one at home. So South's probing and looking with fast play the balls here, looking for 6 more. They got some good momentum here. Michael Carroll with the footy in hand. Labour at dummy half. Coming down left again. Gallen looked to probe. Dowson pushing up on the inside support. 5th tackle just over halfway line. They go back to Labour. Centre field. It's a wobbly, spiralling bomb there. Heitman under pressure there from Brucey Bowdu. It's going to be called offside though. Front of the kicker. So, a bit of relief there for Blake Heitman under the high ball. That would have been very close there, I thought. Showed some good pace, Bowdu, the winger, but wasn't to be. So Nona will look for touch here. So we've had 28 minutes of play. 18-0, Townsel Brothers lead. Nona will find touch just short of the halfway line. Crucci will take the tap. McLean goes out the back. Manaringi. Manahai will play it back to Mitch Doyle out there now for Townsel Brothers. Goes to Pomeroy-Anderson. Nice ball there from Q. Tips on the Farron Morris. He'll play it on the 40. No marker. Doyle gets out and plays. Links up with Shawnee Nona. He's had a few carries early on this game for Shawnee already. Showing his intent to run the ball. They go back through. They're coming down the left edge here. Townsel Brothers. Heitman plays it. Quentin Pomeroy-Anderson steps one. Gets a few post-contact meters on the 5th tackle. 22 out. They go to Nona on the left edge. Puts a nice little wobbly kick up. Balanzetti coming flying through. Declan Dowson, all class. What a take at the back. That was absolutely outstanding there from Declan. Never in doubt. So he's standing tall for his South Bulls, but he definitely needs some support out there. Pryor now coming in. Jackie Pryor with the ball in hand. They've got a bit of work to do here to get some good field position, South Bulls. It's been all in their own half at the moment. They've had 2 opportunities at the moment in this first 30 minutes of the game. Oh, nice ball there, an offload there from Renfrey. Flicks it up the back. It's held by Pryor on the last. Dowson and dummy half goes to Gallen. Spiralling bomb, floating bomb this time. Puts winger Ray Zarlin Pearson. Palm Island flyer there on the left wing. Takes it with ease. So 30 minutes down now. 10 minutes to go in the first half. 18-0. Townsville Brothers lead the South Bulls. Heitman will play it there. Goes to Mills Pryor. Hasn't had many opportunities with the ball today, David. Can be electrifying. Very good on his feet. Doyle, the craftsman at dummy half, picks up David. Nice little show and go in behind the ruck. Once again, Mitchie Doyle playing in behind the ruck. Good line there from Farron Morris. Good carry. Very good strong carry through the middle of the ruck. He'll play it back to Doyle on the 5th. Goes to Shawnee Nona. He's going to launch it high here. Once again, Dowson under pressure. Good kick chase from Brothers. Shows his class. Once again, takes it in goal. And will quickly return it back for a restart. They certainly do. And he looks for a bit of space. He opens the way. He steps one. He steps two. Dowson. Steps three. He's got spiders on him. How dangerous is he with the ball in hand? What a fantastic run there from Declan Dowson. Picking up 35 metres. 6 to go has been called. Renfrey with the ball now. Here come the South Bulls. Renfrey runs over the top of one in the middle there. Palms off Balanzetti. He'll play it. Williams in a dummy half. Gets in behind the ruck himself. South Bulls are on the run here. They got some momentum. They're looking for points. They go down the right edge now. Laybutt, beautiful ball out to Israel Osei, who comes back in. He's stepping. He's still going, Israel Osei. He's inches out off the try line. Radovica a dummy half. The Redmen. They're looking to bend this line here. Bounces off Gullen. And they're going to be penalised, Townsel Brothers, for being offside. So Nosworthy, referee in all class today from semi. Picks up Townsel Brothers inside the 10 there. So South Ball will take their time here and get a bit of composure. So the big game players and Dowson and Renfrey standing up here. We see Renfrey take it from the tap, trying to force his way over. Pull down a couple metres short here on the try line. Gullen in a dummy half. Dempsey shows and goes. Trying to bustle his way over. They're setting back to come down this left edge here. No, they go to right. Short ball there from Laybutt. And look to force his way over, and I think they have. They have scored. The South Bulls has bent the line, and they have scored. And I think it might be Tashawn Messasanto. Once again, Boyer has scored for the South Bulls. So they finally get a bit of field position. The South Bulls off the back of Dowson's run and opening them up there from the kick return. And it's a very handy try coming in the 33rd minute here. Tashawn Messasanto scores for the South Bulls. 18-4 with the kick to come. Will this change the momentum of the game? Front of a good crowd here today at the Townsville Sports Reserve. South Bulls hosting Townsel Brothers. Perennial contenders always up around the top of the ladder. Townsel Brothers. They're certainly bringing their game today against the undefeated Bulls as Declan Dowson has the extras. No mistake there from Declan. 18 points to 6 now. 6 minutes remaining in this first half. Once again, the RLTD would like to thank our live stream partner, the Doyle Group, for 2025. Thank you to Jeff and Tash Doyle. Fantastic people, phenomenal support throughout sport, throughout North Queensland. Unbelievable. Just waiting for footy to come back. So Townsville Brothers restarts through Nona. Wobbly kick. Desperate bounce picked up by Izzy Osei. Brayton knocks back there. South Bulls brings them forward. Once again, it goes to Bruce Bowdu. Brings it back there for Radovica. Big Jonah takes him forward through the middle. So in the final 5 minutes of the first half here, Bulls are starting to get a bit of momentum. Jordan Renfrey, that's a great carry. Look at the post-contact meters. Unbelievable carry there from Jordan. Strong carry, good play the ball. Carroll, dummy half. Links up with Dempsey, plays out the back to Laybuck. Goes Sean Massasano. Good defence though there from Shawnee Nona. Up in his face. Williams, a dummy half, goes to Laybuck. It's a midfield bomb that goes straight up in the air. It's only made a couple of metres. Comes off Gallen, goes back to Laybutt. Goes to Carroll. Ends up in Jack Pry's hand now. He puts a little kick through. It's picked up by David. Then he funks it over the top. It's picked up by Renfrey and puts it in the corner. South Bulls are going to get a try out of this. A little brain snap there from David and Renfrey right on the spot to score. Jordan Renfrey scores. Unfortunately for Meshek David there, he throws a loose ball and Jordan Renfrey cleans up the crumbs off the ground. South Bulls comes to strike back just before half time. As we see a supporter there celebrate there for the South Bulls. 3 minutes remain, 18-10 with the kick to come. So a big kick here from Dowson. He comes in, he strikes it, comes across the face. He misses. A rare miss for Declan Dowson. So 18 points at 10 with 2 minutes remaining in his first half. Shawnee Nona restarts, floating kickoff. Gets a good bounce though, Laybuck. Goes to Brucey Bowdu. Takes him on the little winger. So Souths are going to have probably one more set here at the footy just before half time. Osei. Israel's been good there on the left edge. For South Bulls, they come back through the middle. Jonah Radovica plays Gallen. Dowson probing, beats Burke. Desperately grabbed by Doyle. Burke comes back at him. Williams, the dummy half. Comes down the left to Gallen. Renfrey. Heavily involved the last 10 minutes, Jordan. Very good player. Gallen takes him on. Shows and goes himself, Paddy. He's pulled down. Manarangi there in the middle. Just holds on to him on the last. It goes Laybutt. Bounces. It's changed by the ball. It's on the ground once again. Picked up by Knox. It throws it over the top and it goes forward. So the blue and white defence will hang in there. So about 30 seconds remain in this first half. And they'll probably just play it out here, Townsel brothers. Ball goes backwards. Siren goes in the background. So at half time in round 8, Sunday match of the afternoon game. Townsel Brothers 18, South Bulls 10. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with all the live action in the second half. RLTD would like to thank the 2025 sponsors. We value your support out there. The North Queensland Cowboys, the Mendy Townsel Blackhawks, Alliance Electrical Townsel, Townsel Hydrovac, C-Link, EV2 Sportswear, Hit 103.1, the Doyle Group, Willows and McDonald's. Thank you very much for your valuable support. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Second half about to get underway shortly. We see South Bulls back out there. Referee Sammy Nosworthy. Just waiting for Townsel brothers to enter the field. Both sides would have been addressed at half time. I dare say Mitch Grimes would address the South Bulls and talked about their energy, support around the ruck, putting more pressure on Shawnee Nona. Seems to be very comfortable out there at the moment. Townsville brothers, Michael Parker Walsh, would have been happy with that first half. Probably disappointed they let the 10 points in just before half time. But overall, I thought they were definitely in control from the first minute to the 40th, really. Shawnee Noda's been at his best there. The craftsman, the elder statesman, guiding the boys around. Come on, Bingo. South Bulls will restart play in the second half, running north to south now. Second half. Referee Sammy Nosworthy blows time on. We're back underway in the second half. Labour launches it in the middle of the field though. It's taken by Heitman. Quentin Pomeroy Anderson off the back fence. Met by a big defence there from Curtis Dempsey. Sean Messasano. Good shot there from Curdy. They come back through the middle. That'll be Schrober. Plays it back to Doyle. Goes on the right there to Manahangi. Benny McLean links up there with Sean Burke. Pulled down on the 40. Nice tackle. They got an injury and back play there. Joshy Williams is down. Seems to be up. Good sportsmanship shown there from Tennyson Elliott. Checking on him. Shawnee Nona puts a spiralling bomb up, floating up there. He's under pressure there. Brucey Bowdo, but he takes it. Met by some good defence from Ray Zarlin Pearson and Mills Pryor, though. Bowen Zeddy there as well. Goes to Izzy Osei. Doesn't get past Doyle. Anderson. Clayton Ives, thanks again, mate. Thanks for tuning in. You don't miss many games, Clayton. Sincerely appreciate it, brother. Message me your address, mate. I'll send you some merch. Tell me what size you are. Really appreciate the support, Clayton. Thank you. Watching from down in Victoria. South Bulls can definitely come back. Don't worry about that. This game is two of the heavyweights competition. Dowson defends. Nona desperately hangs on. Balanzetti there as well. Izzy Osei, dummy half. Laybutt gets a wobbly left-footed kick. Goes straight to Heitman though. Brings it back and winds up to Sean Messasano. Trevor Gilmeister like. Beautiful tackle. Goes to David. Young try scorer. And they've got an injury. Dempsey's down in the back play here for South Bulls. This is not good. Doesn't look good there, Curdy Dempsey. He's in a bit of strife. He's tough as they come. He doesn't usually go down. Townsel brothers, of course, stop the play here. Right on the halfway line. Does not look good here for Dempsey. Menahai Menaringi with the ball. So we're back on now. Manhattan plays the ball. Quentin Pomeroy Anderson. Good to see Manahai out there playing first grade. Ball hits the ground, goes back. Nice slick hands there. They get a kick away through Heitman. Carroll brings it back. So South Bulls have got some good field position here. So not the best start there for a good set there from Brothers after half time there. So South Bulls, they're making their way into the Townsville Brothers territory. Coming back here. Pryor plays it back. Carroll in a dummy half. Bounces off Schrober there. Good tackle. Good desperate defence over the top there from Burke and McLean. Knox comes in behind the ruck there. Good carry there from Brayton Knox. He gets in behind the line of Brothers there and he catches them napping. Great individual try from Brayton Knox. 18-14 with the kick to come. Here come the South Bulls. They're bouncing back. Brayton Knox opens them up. Come off the back of a great carry there from Mickey Carroll. Then Knox. Dempsey just got out, just played a little bit in behind the ruck there. Knox has come in there. Couple desperate missed tackles. Slams the ball down too after he scores. So Townsville Brothers 18, South Bulls 14 with the kick to come. Big kick here from Declan Dowson. Can he bridge the gap to just 2 points? South Bulls has gone 3 tries back to back now. Dowson absolutely nails it, smashes it, kicks it out of the park from the sideline. 18-16. 5 minutes down in the second half. So Townsville Brothers restart play once again. A wobbly kick, they let it bounce. Israel Osei takes it a bit under pressure there. Good tackle from Balanzetti. He's got to stand to play it there, is he? They bring it back towards the middle third now, South Bulls. Big set here from Townsville Brothers. They must be next to score again. Game's right in the balance. Joshy Radford now off the bench. He's in the 14 for the Redmen. He goes forward there. Dempsey gone in the 9 roll at the moment. To go to the left edge there to try scorer Knox. Gets a little offload away. Looks like Renfrey with the ball in hand. Good defence from Benny McLean. Dowson, Radford. Comes back towards the middle there. Menarengi, marker. Gets out, last tackle. Floating bomb here from Laybutt. He takes it well under pressure there, Blakey Heitman. That's a big play. Really big play there at the back. That was a tough kick. Kyle Laybutt certainly put him under some pressure there. Ray Arlen Pearson plays it back to Doyle. Meshach David. It's a good carry from the young fella coming in off his wing. Gets from just short of the 40. Doyle, dummy half. Mills Pryor. He involves himself through the middle third. Solid defence from the Redmen, though. They go to the right now. Menarangi. Good run there from Manahai. Gets a good leg speed. Offload to Doyle. Plays. And Brayton Knox, once again, comes up with a great shot on his opposite number in Quentin Pomeroy Anderson. So he's certainly making his presence felt out there off the bench, Brayton. Dowson now looking for a bit of space, probing himself. Smothered by Balanzetti, though, in defence. Brucey Bowdale takes him on. Labour, dummy half. Got Israel Osei. It's been busy, Israel. Very heavily involved. Shout out to all his family watching up on Arab Island, Darnley. Thank you very much, guys. Sincerely appreciate your support. Shouts a call for a penalty there. High shot on Tashan Mezzaseno. Brucey Bowdale down the right edge. Fifth tackle. About 28 metres out. Dempsey at dummy half. Sees an opportunity down the short side. Goes to Dowson, who goes out. Desperate. Might get a penalty here. Not square at marker. He's caught him not square at marker there. So Souths are going to get a big opportunity here. Back-to-back sets. Smart play there from the skipper and Kurt Dempsey. Really smart. Two key men there linking up down the short side. Dempsey to Dowson. What a lethal combination. Sean Massasano. He takes him on and goes through the right edge. Dempsey, double play here. Ball back inside to Radford. And he's lost it. So some solid defence there from Townsel Brothers on their line. And they withhold the South Ball raid. 8.5 minutes down. 18-16 now. Brothers lead South. Big set needed here from Townsville Brothers to work it out of their own half. They need some good field position. They look to Carucci. He opens them up. Stands. Offloads to Benny McLean. Cries of he lost it. And it's come from the touchy. He's not too happy with the call himself. South Bulls get in and celebrate it though. It's a big play from the Bulls. Can they go back-to-back tries again? South's get a centre field scrum here, 25 out. They go to the right edge through Labour. Shows and goes and takes him on himself. Pull down on the 20, the right edge. Izzy Osei out of dummy half. Look for a quick play to ball here. Marcus Nona tips on the Jonah Radovica. The Townsville Brothers desperate on their try line. South Bulls playing with some good game speed though. Dempsey out of dummy half. He's been smothered and he's lost the ball. Big defence there from young Ethan Schober from Brothers. Huge defence. And now they get a penalty, Townsville Brothers. So they'll get some much needed field position. They did well to hold off there for 5 minutes, defending their own line against South Bulls. Certainly got some momentum here at the moment. Sean Nona will look for touch. So it goes Quentin Pomeroy Anderson now. Quick play the ball. Manahai Manarengi. He's brought down on the 40. Mitchie Doyle to dummy half. Goes to the right to Schrober. Good carry, good post-contact meters there. He's pulled down just over the halfway line. Doyle. He schemed himself. Picks up Burke. It's going to be flung to the ground by Renfrey over there. Doyle at dummy half. McLean, Pomeroy Anderson. So work it back to the middle third there. Fifth tackle, about 30 metres out centre field. Nona on the right. Puts a high kick up in the right-hand pocket. Dowson goes high. May have been taken without the ball out. It's landed on the ground. It's picked up by Meshach David. I think 6 to go has been called for Brothers here. So they'll quickly play it. Doyle comes down the left edge. Nona shows and goes himself. And he's just pulled out inches out. Desperate defence there from Tashan Mazzasano. Manarangi tries to barge his way over. He's held up over the line, Manahai. So Doyle, nice long pass to McLean. Turns Burke back underneath him. Brothers probing here, looking. Doyle gets out of dummy half himself. Pulled down desperately from South Bulls here. Game's right in the balance at the moment. Two classy sides going at it. They go to Shawnee Nona. Beautiful out ball there. Mills Pryor bounces off Izzy O'Shea. Keeps going. Desperately pulled down by Dempsey. Doyle at dummy half. Goes to Quentin Pomeroy. Anderson thought about the kick. Stands, offloads. It's been intercepted by Mickey Carroll. He gets into some open space. It's a foot race. Have a look at this butt race. Arlen Pearson coming across. But Meshach David runs him down. What a chase from young Meshach David. That is speed to burn. Three of them going head-to-head now. The South Bulls on the attack. And who's there? Dowson, who links in a beautiful border. Israel Osei. Izzy Osei scores in the corner and slams it down. They go to full 90 metres, and the South Bulls now steal the lead from Townsel Brothers. 20 points to 18 with the kick to come. Israel Osei scores in the corner in front of the South. Big crowd down there, all the old boys. Slams the ball down. And have a look who's there in support after they've made the break there from Mickey Carroll. Labour links up with Dowson and links up with Izzy Osei, who finishes it off. He's had a strong game, the big centre. The South Bulls regain the lead for the first time. This game, 15 minutes in the second half, 20-18 now with the kick to come. As we see Townsel Brothers gone to their reserves bench now, they've made some big changes in Farmer Silly, Farron Morris and Lockie Lurch coming back in. Tyre Middles. Declan comes in and approaches it. Looks to try and curve it back around, but he doesn't. So it's to the right of the uprights. So 16 minutes down in the second half. South Bulls 20, Townsel Brothers 18. Shawnee Nona restarts play once again. Punches it down. It's taken by Labour. And a Marcus Nona coming off the back fence himself. Runs straight over the top of Lockie Lurch. Marcus. They look to work this middle third now. Jonah Radovica. Good defence there from Farmer Silly. Renfrey makes some good meters there. Shouts of a high shot. Round the chest, ball and all, I thought. Radovica once again puts his hand up now. Comes back through the middle. Brothers defence up to it though. Dempsey, dummy half. Goes to Radford. He's been busy, Joshy Radford, since he's had his opportunity coming off the bench to 14. Plays it on the last to go back to Laybutt. Spiralling bomb. Heitman under pressure, turns him around, gets an awkward bounce. It's a big chase here from South. They look to get him in goal too. And they will, as a big crowd cheer out in front of the old boys once again. They come to life to Redmond. And what a great set after points from the South Bulls. Going the length of the field. That's a big play. They have all momentum here at the moment. Very important for Townsel Brothers to hold off here and get some good field position. Still plenty of time, 22 and a half minutes to go. Little break and play here at the moment. Good to see Blakey Heitman back to his feet, but he's been assisted from the field. So Townsel Brothers will have to make a change here. Losing their fullback. I'd say Mills Pryor will probably go back to fullback. Looks like Big Sione Luausi come on. So I dare say he'll go into the forwards and someone will jump into the centres. Looks like it might be Farron Morris. They go for the short drop kick. Referee says didn't go 10. So they've played the ball there. South Bulls have got the ball back in possession. They link up through Nona. It's Joshy Radford. He'll play it 10 metres out on the first, right in front of the sticks. South Bulls back on the attack. Dempsey. Nona thrusting himself at the line there. Marcus will play it back for Curdy Dempsey. Laybutt goes out the back to Dowson. Shows and goes. And they fall for the dummy. He goes through untouched. Declan Dowson opens up this game. Big players stand up when they're needed. Dowson shines here for the Redmond. South Bulls. It's a classy try. Little show and go and all momentum. South Bulls have scored 24 points now back to back. Just got on the outside of Shawnee Noda in between Bingham Bell and Zeddy there. All class as we have a look on the Door Group replay. Once again, we thank our live stream partner for 2025, the Door Group. It's a big moment. Big players stand up in games. Dowson shows his class there. He's got a chance to extend the lead to 8 points here. They have all momentum, the South Bulls. You called the Clayton Irons there before. They definitely can come back. Don't write off Townsel Brothers yet. This game will go down the wire. It's a classic game of local A-grade rugby league. Two of the best teams going at it today in RLTD. Dowson comes in and he strikes it well and doesn't look like missing. He stands up once again, 26-18. The Bulls lead, brothers. So it looks like Farron Morris has gone in the left second row and young Bingham Balanzetti's come to left centre. David Mills-Pryor is the fullback now with the injured Blake Heitman off. So we're in for a big 19 minutes of play here. Brothers restart. Goes to Nona. Big Mark Snow, a bit of footwork at the line. Charges into the big man there. Sione Luausi. Lockie Lurch there, defender. Goes to Renfrey. Heavily involved on the left edge. Now brothers force an error there. Good defence from Sean Burke on his opposite number. So will this be the chance for Townsel brothers to change the momentum here? (26-18), 18 minutes remains in this game. Townsel brothers now have possession, 37 metres out, right hand pocket. Big opportunity for them to bounce back. Bridge this gap of 8 points. Here come brothers now with an opportunity. Nona turns back in Moritz. Looks to play through the centre field there, Farron. Plays at the Lurch. Goes to Manahai Manarangi. Stands, looked to offload. He's still going back and into the tackle. Picking up a few post-contact meters to go to the big man Luausi. Plays out the back to Nona. Links up Mills-Pryor. Balanzetti, good line there for young Bingham. Desperate defence from Izzy Osei though. Mills-Pryor, Nona. Who's scheming Shawnee. Nice take there from Benny McLean at the back. Beautiful take. Desperate pass, but he needed to catch that one. Nona schemes across, puts a little grubber kick him Sue. Bounces off one there. And Townsville brothers get him in goal. So they'll get back-to-back sets here. Smart play there by Shawnee Nona. So Townsville brothers looking to build on a bit of field position and time in South Bulls half here at the moment. So a big defensive set required here from the South Bulls of Redmond. Scored 26 unanswered points. Nona under pressure. And he's absolutely swamped there from Tashan Massasano. It's been a good battle from them two today. A lot of respect shown towards each other. Dempsey's worked hard in the middle there, underneath the legs there. They've gone there right, Farmasili. Oh, he takes him on, looks to try and run over the top of Renfrey there, but he hung on to him, desperate defence. Now they get penalty for a leg pull. So they get another set of 6, another opportunity here. Farmasili charges in towards the post. Can the red wall hold off in defence? Lurch a dummy half. They're loading up on the left edge here. They go out the back to Luausi. He looks to stand. Can he get an offload away? Looks to force his way over. He's about a metre short there, Big Sione. Lurch goes out the back to Nona to McLean. Nice little short ball to Sean Burke there. Little offload. The ball hits the ground. Townsville brothers cannot execute. And the South Bulls get a reprieve. So this game is definitely right in the balance at the moment. The first 25 minutes was all Townsville brothers. Now, last 25 has been South Bulls. Current score, 26-18. 15 minutes remain. Now South Bulls get a penalty, hand in the ruck. Both teams probably a little bit frustrated. A few little penalties creeping in the game here. Classic game of good quality A-grade rugby league here today from Townsel Rugby League District. Round 8, Sunday afternoon. Triple S rocking the footy here. As you see, Jakey Mara back out there now. Looks to go forward. My apologies, Jermaine Stanley. Sorry, Jakey. Curdy Dempsey. Dummy half. Labour takes him on, plays out the back Dowson. Late ball. Shawnee Nona, the veteran, gets an intercept. Has he got the legs? The other veteran chases him down. Two good mates. And he's lost the ball. They have a little cuddle on there. Sure, there's a little kiss and cuddle there from Shawnee back to him. Shawnee Nona. Fancy him getting an intercept. Them big legs of his just couldn't carry him all the way. And his great mate and Kyle Laybuck chases him down. And two number 7s come head to head. Finished off with a friendly little cuddle on the left edge, Shawnee. So South Bulls hang on desperately. Shawnee's tried turning the game here for Brothers. Has been one of their best today. So South Bulls lost Joshy Williams. Will he see him come back? Michael Carroll has been damaging out on that left edge for the Bulls, the Redmen. Dempsey goes to Jermaine Stanley. Tries hard through the middle third there. Goes to his other front row partner there, Marcus Nona. He's been very good through the middle today, Marcus. Tireless effort in the middle from Big Marcus to Sean Messasene. Looks to defend. Good defence from Balanzetti though. Two good youngsters going at it. Some good matchups in this game. Really good matchups. So the South Bulls, the Redmen, they'll play it on the 30. Goes to Labour, floating bomb. Mills Pryor under pressure. Takes it well though. Declan Dowson down there to meet him in the kick chase as well. Oh, Meshach David, he looks to come out of his own half there and the ball's been picked up. It's going to be a knock on. So unfortunately for Townsel Brothers and young Meshach David, he's done some good things today. He comes up with an error coming out of his own half. So Southpool's going to get a big opportunity for more points here. 11 minutes remain. 10 metres out. Centre field scrum. They got a centre field scrum here. I wouldn't be surprised if they go down the left edge. Knox and Carroll really want the ball. They'll back themselves. No, they go down the right to their playmaker. And Dowson, who steps off the right, steps two. He's looking to probe his way through. He's still going. He's desperately pulled back by Farmer Silly. Dempsey goes to Nona. Stanley stands offload to Nona and the playmaking role wraps around. They link up with Carroll on the end there. And the ball's been knocked down from Meshach David. Mickey Ryan, hope you're enjoying the coverage, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Loves his South Bulls, the Mareeba Gladiators, Mighty Canberra Raiders. Big Josh Papali today, the most capped Raider ever. It's been a fantastic week for him and his family. So the game's right in the balance for down the final 10 and a half minutes to go here. South ball's on the attack. He goes to Sean Messasano. He runs off a short ball, and could be a game breaker there for the South Bulls. Tashawn Messasanto comes up with a big play running short of Kyle Lay, but they extend their lead now 30-18 with the kick to come. Is that the game breaker for the South Bulls? Once again, it's right in front of the South Bulls old boys crew down there in front of the bar and the canteen. They certainly love it when the red men get a try. Bit of tired defence there from Townsel brothers. Marcus Known has been outstanding last 5 minutes. He had a big hand on getting him into a good field position there. And Kyle Lobart just lays it on a dinner plate there for Tashawn Messasano, who picks up his usually 1 to 2 tries a game. Declan Delson comes in, strikes it to the left this time. It's a big opportunity here now in the final 9 minutes of the game. The gap is only 12 points, 2 tries. South Bulls 30. Townsville Brothers 18. So South Bulls have scored 30 unanswered points to come back in this game. 6 tries back to back. So we're in for a blockbuster finish of this game. 2 of the heavyweights of the competition. And look, they've found touch. So brothers get a bit of good luck, fortune go their way there. You get a centre field scrum here, 40 metres out. Is this their chance to turn it back around and make their chance now to bridge the gap here? They need 2 tries back to back. 8 minutes remains, 30-18, the Redmond lead brothers. They go down the left edge now. Shawnee Nona fends off one. Comes back towards the middle, and Farron Morris, that little hop and a skip he's got. New little step to his running. Fazman, he's a good fella. Shout out to his dad, Kent. He'll be here in the crowd watching too. 2 great men. Farmer Silly. The big fella's had a strong game through the middle. Really has. They go to the other big man, and Sione Luausi takes him on. He's pulled down about 15 metres out. Centre field on the third. 6 ago's been called. Lockie Lurch has caught him out of dummy half. He might get through. No, he hits the goal post. It'll probably stop him from scoring there. So he'll quickly play it. Benny McLean, dummy half, goes Sione Luausi. Throws the big dummy himself. He's going to be pulled down just a couple of metres out. Lurch goes out the back to Nona. They get up hard and shows a nice out ball. Good hands from Burke to Carucci. And that's a great finish from young Mashak David. But the touchy has put his flag up. There's a foot gone in the touch. And a missed opportunity there. It was a great finish from Meshach David, but unfortunately his foot has gone in the touch. So South get a reprieve now. They're coming out of their own half. Once again, they go to work over the left edge. So Jakey Mara back out there now. Big Jakey, the raging ball. Nearly loses his jersey there. Love to see him wind up and come off the back fence, big jokey. Charm Massasano. Boy has been one of the form back rows of the competition. Regular in the team of the week. Very good young player. Cody Dempsey looks to get through. It's been played on. It's been towed ahead here. It's a foot race between Bruce and Bowder. Just cries for a late shot, but Dempsey rung straight into the Wowsy then, trying to milk it. So brothers get another opportunity with the ball in hand. They go to Carucci. Just on 5 minutes remain in this game. They must get some points now. They go through young Balanzetti. Lockie Lurch, dummy half. Come down to the left edge, Farmasili. Luowsy plays out the back to Nona. Nice hands once again from Mills Pryor. A good defence though there from Jackie Pryor right up in Carucci's face. So ball hits the ground for brothers there. Farron Morris. Who stands. Gets the ball. Nona takes him on, goes short. Farmasili, boy hits the ground. Good hands from Balanzetti. Stands, offloads out the back. Good play from Lurch. It'll be 6 to go. It's picked up by Manarangi. Manahoi looks to straighten up. Now he goes wide until Mills Pryor here. He straightens up David Mills Pryor. Oh, it's good defence there from Jack Pryor. Once again, come flying in off his wing there. Benny McLean looks for Sean Burke, who takes him on through the middle. He's pulled down about 18 metres out, just to the right of the upright. 6 more has been called by the referee. Luowsy. The ball goes down, goes backwards though. Play on. Farmasili picks it up. Lurch a dummy half. It's about 7 metres out to the left of the uprights now. It's called play on. The shouts. And they come down the left edge there. Yep, and he gets a try. Manahoi, Manarangi scores in the left edge here for Townsel Brothers. 30-22 with the kick to come. 3 minutes remain in this game. So big kick here for Shawnee Nona. He needs to add the 2 points. So a 6-point gap. Keep going, Bingo. Come on, mate. Finish strong. See you back to Raiders. Nona comes in and he uses all the experience, Shawnee. Adds the 2 points. So we have a ball game here with 2.5 minutes remaining. 30-24. Townsel Brothers will be in possession. Can they score back to back? Can they tie it up for a draw? So we're in for an entertaining finish here once again. 2 of the heavyweights of the competition. South Bulls, big deep kick. See Farmasili now coming off the back fence. Saw him launch there. It's good carry by the big fella, but good defence there from Tashar Massaseno. Israel Osei. Lurch, Luowsy. Plays out the back there to McLean. Gets an early ball. Sean Burke. Been one of Townsel's best today for the brothers boys. Berkey. He's had a cracking game on the edge. They go back through the middle there. Farron Morris. Him and Curtis Dempsey had a good battle. The one-on-one battle's been tremendous today. Really has been. Very competitive, but very respectful. Mills Pryor nearly goes through. Nice little short ball from McLean. And he comes up. There's been a little hand in the ball, so they take the tap and it's play on. Mills Pryor now. He goes straight at Dempsey. He was offside. Should be 6 more. No. Play on. So here comes Townsel Brothers. Can they steal it? A draw here. Manahangi. Manahai, the try scorer. He plays it now on the second tackle to Lurch. Cries of a forward pass. And the South Bulls hold off in defence. Down in the final minute here. 30-24. Can the Redmen hang on? Will they steal the win from behind? Or will Brothers lock it up for a draw? What a cracking game of A-grade rugby league. The full-time siren goes in the background. And round 8 of our Sunday afternoon match it around. South Bulls Redmen win 30 points to 24. And a cracking game of men's A-grade footy here in the Rugby League Townsville District. We thank our live stream sponsor, the Door Group, once again. Stay with us live as we grab our man of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Triple S Sport. I'm with our RLTD man of the match, Declan Delson. Congratulations, mate. Very good performance from you.
Thanks, mate.
Mate, tough game today. They come out very hard, Townsel Brothers. They led 18-0, and you guys were under the pump, but you brought it back with 30 unanswered points.
Yeah. No, look, we made it really hard in the first 15, 20 minutes, and to their credit, Brothers put them on, and I think we just did really well to dig ourselves out of that hole, so, especially our big boys. So.
You did, mate. You got 2 important tries just before half-time there. That gave you a little bit of momentum in the half-time. And what did Grindsy and Curtis and yourself talk about at half-time to come back at Brothers?
Yeah, no, we just talked about getting back in the grind. I thought we did well at the very start to be in that grind. They scored and we kind of put our heads down, so we just said, plenty of game left, get back in the grind, we'll do our thing. Yeah.
And you got some confidence in, mate, and yourself, you've been in good form. You come up with a real game-breaking try. I thought you a little show and go there. Threw the big dummy and they fell for it, and you got over for a very important try.
Yeah, no, I was lucky to get over. You know, had the old boy Shawnee out there, so I got lucky, I guess. But yeah.
Mate, yourself, mate, you're having a very good season. Last year, you're our Triple S Player of the Year, mate, and this year you've also got the experience to be part of the Black Hawk squad. And, mate, I've been calling for you to play Queensland Cup, just waiting for the opportunity. What's it like training with them each week, then coming back performing in the local A grade?
Yeah, no, it's really helpful. It just gets me prepped as best as possible. They take care of us over there. They make sure we're ready, just not physically, but mindset as well. So, yeah, really good.
8 rounds down, South Bulls undefeated. Pretty good feeling.
Yeah, no, it's good. Hopefully we can keep it rolling all the way to the end, hopefully. But, yeah.
You're a good lad, Deco. Good to see you going well, mate. Thanks again. Great game.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks.
Well, there you go, Declan Dowson, a great young man, tremendous young footballer there. Cleans up the RLTD man of the match today as the South Bulls run out winners over a very good Townsville Brothers side. Once again, RLTD, we'd like to thank our live stream partner in the Door Group. Thanks to Jeff and Tash, phenomenal supporters of rugby league throughout North Queensland. Good night and good day. Thanks for following Triple S Sport, rocking the footy.